Hello, grandkids. It's Mima for Stories with Mima. And I'm going to introduce to you the next book that we're going to read. And it's going to be about neurodiversity, specifically autism. I have a message to parents out there. If you know of any other books that are about autism or neurodiversity, would you please share those with me? Send them to me in a comment. I am looking for more, and so far I've only found two, and this is the second one on my channel that I am reading, or on my at my YouTube. So this one is called All My Stripes. And I think this is a very cute book. It's very important to learn about different neurotypes. It's important to learn about them, have some understanding and awareness, and so that we can be kind and loving. So this is All My Stripes, and this is written by Shana Rudolph and Danielle Royer. Okay, here we go. Zane ran home as fast as he could. "Nobody gets me, Mama." Mama hugged Zane. He began to tell her about his bad day. Nobody understands him. This morning in art class, the teacher started a hoof painting project. I didn't want to get paint on my hooves, so the teacher gave me a paintbrush. All the other zebras noticed and were making fun of me because they didn't understand why I wouldn't use my hooves. Oh, that's not nice to make fun of him, huh? Mama said, "I bet that made you feel different from the rest of the group." Zane replied, "It did, but paint is just too weird to touch." During math class, the fire alarm blared loudly. While the children in my class were getting in line quietly, I hid under the desk, screaming it, and covered my ears. The class left without me, and I was scared until the firefighters found me. Oh, look. Oh, that's very scary. When the class came back from lunch, everyone was putting their lunch boxes in their cubbies. Some classmates were talking about a video game I play all the time, but I didn't know how to start talking to them. See, he's kind of all alone over here. See? And they're all talking together. I started talking about all the things I knew about the game, but since I was staring at the floor, nobody knew I was talking to them. When the other kids walked away, I started talking louder. I really wanted them to hear me, but everyone was getting ready for science class. That's confusing, isn't it? We sat down for science and were learning about the planets. Our teacher gave us each a planet to draw, but I wanted to create my own. When it came time to present, I felt different from the rest of the class again. My teacher loved my planet and said, "Whatever floats your boat." I spent the rest of the afternoon looking for a boat in the classroom. She said something that's a common phrase, and he didn't understand that common phrase, did he? He's a literal thinker. Zane was crying. "How come all anyone sees is my autism stripe?" Mama carried Zane over to the mirror. "When I look at you, I see many different stripes. If one of them were missing, you wouldn't be the same." See how they have different stripes there? "I see your pilot stripe. When we get lost in the city, you always remember the way home." That's his pilot stripe. "Your caring stripe makes you act kindly towards others. When your classmates think it's funny to bully other kids, you come to the rescue." His caring stripe. Your honesty stripe lets me always trust your word. When other parents have to worry that their kids aren't telling the truth, I know you always are. The honesty stripe. Mima knows a lot of kids with autism that have an honesty stripe. My favorite stripe is your curiosity stripe. When all the other kids are falling asleep in class, you always want to know more. I love when you come home and tell me everything you've learned. Sometimes you ask me questions and I don't even know the answers. Yeah. The curiosity stripe makes a lot of kids very smart. Mama pointed out the rest of Zane's amazing stripes. The more stripes she explained, the better Zane began to feel about himself. By the time she was finished, Zane loved himself again. He's looking in the mirror, smiling. Zane ran outside, feeling the warmth of the sun. Finally, he felt proud of all his stripes. He said, "There's more to me than just my autism stripe. It's just part of me. The other parts make the whole me. I love each stripe because without them, I wouldn't be me." And that's the end. Isn't that nice? And all of you out there, all of you grandkids, you all have special stripes too. And they're going to be, and they are kind stripes, fun stripes, adventuresome stripes, all kinds of stripes out there. Maybe take some time with mom and dad and talk about the special stripes you have. All right, grandkids, I love you so much. I look forward to seeing the book suggestions. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I'll read you later.